flash mob on Thursday. Despite the rain, a crowd formed to watch and then join in on the high-energy dance party.
While the apparently impromptu event seems like all fun and games, it does take a month of preparation. When you see a crowd like this forming, it's either the start of the zombie apocalypse or one very cool dance-off. But all of this requires some serious work.
My dad did a lot of makeup on us growing up. Halloween. Halloween is really one of our favorite holidays, and so we get an extensive makeup kit, and ultimately, usually we're the subjects of the makeup. But eventually, it was just started fun to do it.
Reggie Groff has spent his life training for this, turning dancers into zombies in a nearby bar.
Zombies are just fun. They're easy. They're grotesque. It's really hard to go wrong. So I can just throw, for instance, could you pass the blood over there for a second? Yeah. You pass a bottle of blood. We can just take blood and just kind of throw it.
This gathering was the brainchild of Kristen Sutton, who runs Avant Dance and Event Center. There, she teaches dance classes and this 1 month-long annual class that ends in a thriller flash mob.
I've always wanted to do like a big performance like this, so we started 5 years ago in Monument Square, and we just started with 30 dancers on a whim. When the flash mob thing was, a new thing and everybody was trying to do one. And so it just gained popularity.
The class has grown to more than 100 dancers. Most have no background in this. They just wanted to have some fun.
And I've had a lot of people tell me that this is a bucket list thing for them that they want to do. My youngest person, I think, is 19 doing it, and my oldest is in their 70s. And people, all walks of life.
Like Nikki Norman.
Did you ever expect that at some point in your life, you'd be in a group of zombies dancing to Thriller in front of a bunch of people?
Never. Up until a month ago, I wouldn't have believed it.
Who now dances among some of the creepiest of the undead.
When you look at yourself in the mirror, what did you think?
I was horrified.
From the makeup,
It's toilet paper and latex.
to the moves, this production isn't just child's play.
This is not your mama's Thriller dance.
This is the actual choreography from the music video, something any bright-eyed, aspiring dancer with an MJ obsession could tell you.
Did you know the choreography already when you were like a kid?
Girlfriend, please. Of course I did. I was 12 in my basement watching it on VHS, rewinding it every second, while my friends were out playing, and I was in my basement like a hobbit, just rewinding the tape over and over, and going like this so I make sure I get the right angle.
Every angle is perfectly studied and rehearsed, even all of these years later, making sure each zombie, even Michael himself, is on point for showtime.
Every first rehearsal that I have, I am brought to tears almost. These guys can attest to the fact that first time where they all hit this pose, I'm like, oh my God, it's so amazing, especially over 100 people, to see them all do it, and the sense of community that it causes with all these different people. The first class I said, raise your hand if you've never taken a dance class, and 35 people raised their hand. It's amazing to me.
All right, coming up at the end of the show, we're actually going to show you more of the actual dance, because it is pretty impressive to see that and know that so many of them are not professionally trained dancers. They're just there to have fun.
What I think is so charming is that combination of they do it for fun, so they don't take it too seriously, and yet they do take it seriously. They want to do it really well and nail it.
Very seriously, yeah. They were all like, and Kristen was very clear with all of them too. The minute you walk out of your car and head toward the square, you are in character.
Yeah, even with your game face on. When we come back on 207, more